Does your robot get anxious easily? Does it fidget? Stutter its motors? Does it struggle to make up its mind about who wants to track? Talk to your principal engineer today about Talos, the newest in robotic rejuvenation technology that can breathe new life into that old bucket of bolts. With the power of advanced computer vision technology, your robot can track its friends and focus on only one with just a simple gesture. Along with its custom controller module, Talos can bypass the mundane slog of old interfaces and directly control every moving part of any robot. Side effects of Talos on your robot may include idle mode, desk mode, itching, scratching, hieroglyphic error logs, delusions of world domination, and Judgment Day. Talk to your principal engineer today about Talos. Ditch the past, but not the hardware.
In the world of locomotives, rail fans are those who enjoy everything about trains, from watching them go by to the engineering behind them. Rail fans can listen to radio scanners and conductor chatter to get an idea of where trains are, or use community-created tools to interpret telemetry data to get information about trains as they go by. These tools, however, often require complicated setups and lack modern features that can enhance one's railfan experience. And for those with hearing disabilities who can't listen to the radio, these confusing tools may exclude some of the information that they want. Introducing Follow That Fred. Our system starts with laptops stationed around upstate New York, decoding telemetry data as trains go by to store on our servers. For railfans who can't hear, it's easy to step away for 5 minutes and completely miss a train. When trains are logged, we send notifications to our users, alerting them that a train is nearby. With this, railfans will know when a train is on its way and will never miss them as they go by. With Follow That Fred, deaf railfans can ensure that they are getting the most from their hobby. Our service puts everything railfans need in one place, making it easier to track trains and know when they're nearby, even if you can't hear them.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. This is Project Stargazer, and throughout the year we set out on a mission to create a user-friendly augmented reality format for viewing satellites. Right now in the headset I am looking at the Earth and satellites surrounding it. We have also run calculations on these satellites to calculate reentries and conjunctions to make sure that satellites don't crash with each other or our Earth. The augmented reality experience gives the user a new way to view the Earth and the satellites.
Welcome inside of Stargazer. As you can see, the Earth is right in front of you, and when you look around, there are satellites all around you. The different colors correspond to the different orbits that a satellite may be in. You can walk around the Earth, you can move where the Earth is located on the screen, and you can do much more with metrics and settings.
We are helping our sponsor build a beauty platform for curly and coily hair with an app for the MisTee Pro handheld steaming tool. Our app offers styling recommendations, pod inventory management, commission data visualization, and a store interface. Users can sign up as a consumer or commission user. Once logged in, you can view and update your pod inventory. You can also use real-time weather data to help recommend the correct pod to make your styling appointment a success. When you run out of pods, you can simply use our navigation bar to visit the MisTee Pro store. After adding what you need to your cart, you can check out with a bank account or credit card and have your items shipped to your address. Commission users can use the Sales tab to view their recent commission data. Previous month's data and more in-depth reports are also available. In Settings, you can edit your profile to change your email, phone number, address, and name. You can also report bugs or new ideas for the app. With the tool in its alpha stage, it is important that the app is ready to grow and improve with it. We created a web-based application for the business to track these bugs and orders placed by customers.
Y de aquí, hijo de puta. Yo quiero unos bongos, nada más. Tengo un poco de bistec, una dos, y ya. Me quedo ahí por unos días. Pero gracias a Dios.
And then tossed away, never to be used again.
The DME Parts Exchange portal seeks to eliminate this issue by creating an easier exchange between the organizations.
Using our portal, organizations can manage their inventories and create listings for their parts. They can order from other organizations and chat with them to discuss the details of the trade.
Each nonprofit is represented as an organization and can invite new members and manage existing ones.
My name is John and I approve this message.
There's some exciting new features coming to the most affordable spectral imaging tool around. Fourth Time's the Charm presents Beyond RGB 2.2.0. This new update brings many new features and quality of life improvements to the program. This new version brings visual updates to a number of charts and graphs. Additionally, new statistics are now displayed on the output page. This makes it easier to read and interpret the program's output, so you can get more of the information your organization needs. With the newly revamped autosort feature, it's possible to input your files much faster, even when you have a large batch of images to process. Plus, new UI Elements allows you to name your output files from inside the program. Navigating Beyond RGB has never been easier. Beyond RGB is also more accurate than ever, thanks to updates to the data behind the scenes. All this makes Beyond RGB 2.2.0 the most reliable, efficient, and user-friendly version of the program to date. And that's without even mentioning all the bug fixes this update brings. Fourth Time's the Charm is excited to get this update into the hands of cultural institutions so they can have a better experience using our spectral imaging technology.
Oh man, what am I going to do? I don't even know how to do this notation sheet. Now I'm going to lose.
I got it!
Checkmate.
No!
Just hope you were able to notate your game.
Man.
You look like you need EZnotate. To use EZnotate, simply scan your EZnotate visual score sheet and bam, in no time, our chess vision technology transforms your score sheet into standard algebraic chess notation. Each game gets stored in our database that enables you to view a replay of your games and even your opponent's games as long as they use EZnotate. Additionally, you can export a copy of the Portable Game Notation, or PGN, file to your favorite chess analysis engine, so you can learn where you made your best and worst moves and make sure that you come prepared for your next big match.
Checkmate. No! Thank you, EZnotate.
Hey folks, ever try tracking club attendance with spreadsheets? Yeah, it's about as fun as a root canal.
Indeed, and for an org like Women in Computing, where active membership isn't just a checkbox, it's tied to event attendance across different types of events, it gets complicated fast.
WIC needs to track who's showing up to what. And it ain't just attend 3 things and you're in. They've got actual thresholds.
So we built the WIC Membership Tracker, a sleek web app that makes the whole thing painless. Just scan a QR code, log in with your RIT credentials, and voila.
You can see your own membership status, which thresholds you've hit, and your progress towards active membership status. Committee meetings, volunteer events, socials, they all matter.
Admins get full control, attendance tracking, reports, event categorization. It's like having a spreadsheet, but it works.
Mobile-friendly, fully accessible, and it's still growing. The beauty is that they can add more in the future.
Now, if only it tracked dessert attendance, Peter would be president.
I regret nothing.
So unprepared. I don't know when the job fair is, and I have no idea how to fix my resume.
Well, if you take a look at some of our professional templates on the Career Readiness dashboard, they can help you get started. And I think tomorrow, here look, there's also a late night resume workshop happening tomorrow.
Wow, how do I see this?
In the Moreno Campus Center.
In the new Career Readiness dashboard, you can now view a wide range of events pulled directly from the Oswego College of Business.
1. Wow, I'm logged in. There's a job fair event right in the calendar. My resume is uploaded, and I just scheduled a meeting with Professor Jacob.
Awesome. You can go ahead and get started on creating your portfolio. That way the faculty can see and take a look.
Awesome.
A few moments later.
Thanks to my resume and this workshop, I landed a co-op interview, and I'm updating my portfolio right in the dashboard. This is my last co-op, so I'm wondering if I'm on track to graduate.
Well, while you might feel behind, I can check right here with our new analytics, and it seems like you're right on track. Nice job.
Wow, I feel much better.
Real events, real results, secure and accessible. This is the...
Nice. I knew that's it. That's it.
RIT, Gallery Gateway, is a website used by the School of Photographic Arts and Sciences to both create and judge art shows and scholarship opportunities. It makes submitting artwork for students easier and less time-consuming, and increases accessibility to art shows and scholarships. Our team has been hard at work this semester providing important quality-of-life fixes and additional features, such as the ability to judge scholarship submissions online, adding user management features for faculty, and student portfolio exporting. The submission process for students is now streamlined and bug-free, meaning less headaches for them and more time to focus on their artwork. An easier judging process online also means more portfolios viewed, which means a greater chance for talented students to receive impactful scholarships, especially for students in need. And that's how Gallery Gateway is making a difference this semester.
Adventure comes in many forms, but can often be hard to find. Let's see where this one leads.
With the help of our sponsors, we created a centralized hub to allow kids to build on their knowledge, help First Robotics get views and sponsorships with analytics on web traffic, and gather adults with knowledge to help guide the way. The website allows kids to see different regionals in New York, get up-to-date information about different FIRST events and Discover teams in the state. It also provides tools for the admins to edit, change, and delete content for when the next season rolls around or when new information needs to be provided. The website helps to achieve the ultimate goal, letting kids learn about what already exists and give them the resources to build the next steps.
Whether you're reading a new book, learning a new skill, studying for a class, or even developing radical new philosophies, it can be painful to forget your insights over time. Educe is a platform which seeks to solve this problem. Writing down insights on note cards has been a traditional solution, but in the digital age, we can take this solution to the next level. With Educe, you can create new cards, assign categories to them, expand them with new rows and columns, and create workspaces which can be shared with others. Over the course of our project, we made several improvements, including a complete rework of the front end, a complete transition from a non-relational to a relational database, embedding of photos and videos, the fixing of a variety of bugs, and the implementation of stronger security. With our work, we hope to leave a strong foundation for any future project team and a working, satisfying product.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLaughlin. Will you be an angel for a helpless window? Every day, innocent windows are cold, naked, and losing energy, and they're crying out for help. Please download the app from WexEnergy with a smartphone right now. For just one download and only a few minutes of your time, you'll help rescue windows from the elements and provide energy, efficiency, comfort, and love. Download and submit an estimate in 30 minutes and you'll receive this welcome kit with a photo of a window in a property right now. One who's been given a second chance thanks to you. You're in the frame of a window. Right now, there's a window who needs you. Your download says, I'm here to help. Please, install now.
This year, the Protein Pioneers team has continued the work of past students to make updates to the JBio Framework electrophoresis simulation software. The tool has moved to the cloud, where it can more easily serve a global network of users, optimizing the learning process by eliminating the need for in-person lab work. Here we can explore our protein library, with each protein containing detailed biochemical information. Now we'll initiate the first dimension separation, isoelectric focusing. Watch as proteins migrate horizontally to their unique pH positions, where they carry no net charge. Next, the second dimension sorts proteins by their molecular weight. Smaller proteins travel further through the acrylamide gel matrix. Each protein contains detailed information and direct links to databases like GenBank, giving students instant access to comprehensive protein data. By switching to distance mode, you can visualize protein migration patterns differently. Users can also customize pH ranges and acrylamide percentages to optimize separation for different protein mixtures. This simulation transforms abstract biochemistry concepts into visual interactive experiences, making complex laboratory techniques accessible to students worldwide without expensive equipment.
In this phase of the project, we picked up where the previous team left off, continuing the vision of a unified dashboard for Honeywell's global access solutions. We refined and expanded the platform, starting with a full UI overhaul that aligned with branding from Carrier to Honeywell, enhancing both consistency and user experience. We introduced a new marketplace, giving users the power to add charts tailored to their roles and organizations. We also added an account management page for controlling roles and access, and a notifications page that enables alerts to be sent based on user responsibilities. By building on existing functionality and layering in powerful new features, we've delivered a more intuitive, scalable, and role-aware platform, helping operations teams stay informed and in control around the clock. The single pane of glass, one platform, one view, total visibility.
Alright. In an emergency, time is critical and clear communication is key. Honeywell provides emergency solutions through the use of workflows. Workflows provide a structured approach that helps everyone know exactly what to do and when, reducing confusion and errors.
By following established workflows, personnel can respond quickly and efficiently, increasing the chance of successful outcome. Honeywell's drag and drop workflow editor is the premier service for creating these workflows. Now let's check out the application.
This is a small example of a workflow that would happen if someone broke a window at a bank. So as we can see, we have our different nodes doing different things. So recent signal, flow decision, and a bunch of other nodes on the side as well. We can add whatever we want in and also delete it. If we want to delete a node, we can do that. If we want to delete a singular connection, we can do that as well. Now this node isn't going to be attached to anything. Now let's create a connection to it. And there we go. But as you can see, we also limited the connections. So they have maximum output and maximum input. Now let's delete this. Save it, fit it to screen just to make sure we can view it. And here is a really simple example of a workflow.
Welcome to TerraVision, a mobile application that simplifies lawn care by providing landscaping enthusiasts with a mowing plan tailored to their property. Users can search for their property using a street address or coordinates. Once the satellite image is generated, image panning and cropping can be performed. The application will then detect your lawn area as well as obstacles in the way. Users can manually add and remove lawn areas and obstacles to more accurately represent their property. After selecting a mowing pattern and a mower size, a visual representation of a mowing path will be displayed, as well as time and distance estimates. Say goodbye to guesswork and hello to a perfectly manicured lawn, effortlessly planned with TerraVision.
As a software engineer, I want a 2D to 3D converter so I can replace mechanical engineering majors.
I wonder how many story points that would take.
I can help.
Whoa!
The Lockheed Martin senior project team has developed a 2D to 3D converter serverless application that leverages multiple machine learning models in order to do this for you.
Whoa, that's a really good prototype.
Just make sure you give that team a few more sprints.
Guys, we need more sprints. We're not there yet. Can you give me more sprints? Do you have any sprints?
This trail is a mess. How was I supposed to know that this trail needed extra care and attention? And it's so hard to go through all these documents filled to the brim with hiker data. If only I could get some computer to do this all for me and tell me what trails are being used the most. That would make it so much easier to care for my trails.
Well, speaking of trails, that's exactly your solution. Trails. With the trail registration and information logging system, you won't need those documents any longer, and you won't have to spend any more time wondering which trails to focus your efforts on. Trails allows trail caretakers and planners to track hiker count data and visualize it, so you and your team of trail planners can focus on what's important, taking care of your trails. A hardware device at each trailhead will count how many people use your trail, and our web app will track it in the database and visualize it for you, allowing you to see the overall usage of your trails via hiker counts.
This is awesome. I can focus on actually taking care of my trails that need extra attention, all from the comfort of my home. I love your trails.